Good afternoon and welcome to the broadcast of the quarterfinals of the Battle for the Blue Ox. I'm Tony Scott. Thanks for tuning in. Tonka versus Hermantown. Two storied programs here in the state of Minnesota. Minnetonka Skippers, they've won the Blue Ox. Hermantown Hawks have won the Blue Ox. They're both looking for their second nameplate on the famed Blue Ox Trophy. We're here in Moorhead, Minnesota. Both the Skippers and Hawks got into the final 8 yesterday. Skippers beat Rosemount in one of the funnest games that we've seen in this tournament, 6-5, trailing by 2 with 2:40 to go in the game. They scored 3 goals to win it. Finn Spihar was the hero, and Skippers gained the zone. And Hawks come back the other way. Kind of exciting brand of hockey here at the Blue Ox. Paxton Medill picks it up in the near far corner, holding it in his Lindholm. And the Skippers gain the zone. That's the Spihar. We talked about him earlier. Finn Spihar, the son of Minnesota legend Dave Spihar. And the younger brother, puck pops out. There's a breakaway cutting in. Lenzik hops a stick, and a good defensive play by Lindholm. Hermantown holding down the zone. Out come the Skippers. Good hustle there by Cash Hardy, who played on the Minnetonka Pee Wee AA team last year that went to the state tournament. Here comes Marlock. Shot and a glove save by the Skippers goaltender, Samuel Davis. And he'll have a face-off to his blocker side with 13:13 to go here in the first period. This is Wise on the draw. Wins it back to the point. Swenson slides it across to Asta. Asta's shot goes wide. Wise holds the zone. Gets it down low to Bo Christie. That's a good line. Shot that deflects into the corner. And back comes Skippers. Kopishki can't get it in. Now this Long dumps it in. And here comes Bo Christie. Bo had a goal and assist in their win in the morning over West Fargo, 4-2. So did Lenzik. Cole Lenzik, who's the son of head coach Terrace Lenzik. Now Lindholm, fans on it. Picked up by Lenzik. Lenzik will enter the zone. Lindholm takes it from him. Lindholm feeds it Jewett. Davis Jewett gets it all the way down. Good hustle by the Skippers. Tafe rimming it around. This is Nicklin. Nicklin's the son of UMD goaltending coach Brant Nicklin. Good play there. Lenzik finds Zembo. Zembo feeds it through the middle. Medill fakes the wrist shot, goes to his backhand. He's off the mark. Lindholm picks it up. Lindholm feeds it all the way out to House. Taken back, cutting in. This is Martelak. He's nudged off the puck by Gavin Carl. Golfing it just wide of the net is Medill. On a really good chance for him. Now Thurston. Thurston finds Martelak. Martelak enters the zone, loses the puck, picked up by Long. This one fed across the slot. That's intercepted by Spihar. Spihar's got some get up and go. Cuts in, fires one just wide. Schultz holds the zone. Elliot Schultz, that is. There are two Schultz brothers on the team, Elliot and Liam. Doesn't seem we can't host a YHH event without one of the Schultz brothers being involved somehow. Schultz dumps it in. He was one of the top defenders for the AA Pee Wee Skippers last year. Fed in front that hits his skates. Bihar chases Thurston. Thurston can't. Yeah, he does clear it. Here comes Martelak. Martelak enters the zone. Quick snot. Goal. Mick Martelak. And the Hawks take a 1-0 lead over Minnetonka. What a shot by Martelak. And it's 1-0 with 9:53 to go here in the first period. And another loud cheer. Was that Stillwater? Ties at 1-1 with Warroad in the other quarterfinal going on at the Bushy rink. Nice feet there. Good deking from Swenson. Swenson gains the zone, feeds it to the point. That one's knocked down. Headley going after it. Now a 2-on-1. Wrist shot. Goal. What a shot by Colton Kruk. And it's 1-1. Big banger, top shelf by Kruk. And just like that, it's one apiece. Had a feeling this game was going to be tightly contested. There's a lot of good players on both these rosters. Fun to watch. The depth of good teams in this field. Back out, quick shot. Save Davis. Good play there by Watiziak. TJ. He's on the state team last year for the Hawks at Pee Wees. Here comes House back. Got a 2-on-1. It's got Jewett. And a good deflection there by the Hawks, Carter Nash. Jewett finds House. Back high. Intercepted. Hang on a second. Finn Spihar adds a goal. My apologies. There was a disturbance, we'll call it, in the other rink. As the tournament director, I had to go calm things down, and quite frankly, I'm going to have to do some more calming in a minute. Hermantown in the neutral zone. 2-1 lead. Here comes Liam Schultz. Into the zone. Schultz gets it back. They battle behind the net. Good hustle there by Marnelock. That one's blocked by Thurston. Holding the zone is Schultz. This one goes off the netting. We get a whistle with 6:39 to go here in the second period. First period, excuse me. A little bit rattled right now. I'm going to have to step away again. And another goal for Minnetonka. The Skippers came out flying after being scored on. That's Bergen Kopishki. And it's 3-1. There's been a disturbance in the other rink. There's been a disturbance in this rink. It's been called the Minnetonka Skippers. 3 goals in the last 4 minutes. House on the draw. Hawks got to get it together here. Long in the corner. Rims it around to Jewett. Jewett's got Tafe off the mark. Out to center ice. House feeds it into the zone. Tafe chases after it. And back comes Lenzik. Lenzik feeds it down low. That's Nicklin. Skipper's able to get it out. This is Lasky, Braden Lasky. Medill bumped off the puck by Carl. Lindholm out to House. House to Tafe. And here's Medill. Medill flips it in the air. Picking it up is Lindholm. Lindholm to Spihar. Thurston can't control it. And it was a little bit of a delay there. We get a offsides with 5:03 to go. Quite a game next door. Warroad and Stillwater still tied 1-1 in the third period. Winner of that game makes the semifinals of the bottom half of the bracket. Lindholm intercepted, cutting in. Spihar on the D. Lindholm to Schultz. Such speed these Skippers have. Holy smokes. Wojtysiak chips it out. Now Thurston. Chasing it down is Mannion. Mannion back. Good pad save by Davis. Mannion made a nice feed through the slot. Davis got his pad on it. Puck is bouncing around. Picked up by Liam Schultz. Golfing it out is Hardy. Held in, though. Good pressure by the Hawks. They scored first. Martelak pokes at it. 4 minutes to go in the period. Little wrestling meet going on there between Spihar and Witiziak. Mannion moves it forward, picked up by Kruk. Kruk to Schultz. Schultz crosses the center line, fires it in. That's Elliott. Now to Headley. Headley shot. Ooh, big pad save by Carter Nash. With 3:31 to go, he covers it up. And we are going to overtime next door. I'm sure there's going to be a loud scream here fairly soon, whether it's a overtime winner or a shootout winner. Hawks hold the zone, and they chip it in. Down low is Low. No pun intended. Kapishki feeds long, hits the skate of Zembo. Into the zone, Low, back to Long, fakes the slapper. Gets it in, Long, gets it in. Holds it in, then gets it in. Gets a change, here's Lindholm to Low. Low with a wrister, that's high and wide. Nash grabs that out of the air. With 2:34 to go. Back to the point, Carl. Shot. Carl again, shot. And 2 good saves. Good shots there by Carl on both of them. Nash flashes the leather and holds it. Shot on Nash. Another good save. Holding the zone. Nice play by Carl. Can't quite get it. Jewett gets it down low. Can't thread the needle, but does end up going just wide by House. Sweeping that across. Tafe. Just Schultz. Lindholm. Gets it in. Now he gets it back in the neutral zone. Under 2 to go in the period. This one pops in the air. Carl feeds it to House. They slow it down. This one comes back on the stick of Nicklin. Nicklin busts past Lindholm. They battle along the far wall. Back to the point. Slap shot Swenson. That's steered into the corner. 1:24 to go here in the first period. This one pops high in the air. House into the corner. This one cuts up in the air. Now chasing it down is Asta. Asta finds Martelak. Martelak. Oh, good defensive play by Liam Schultz. Just picked the pocket of Martelak as he was heading in to take a shot. Under a minute to go now. Held in Swenson. Swenson. Shot down low. Martelak one-time pass. Just missing it was Noah Thurston. .5 to go here in the first period. We'll take a short break for a Zamboni, probably 10, 12 minutes before we come back. And likely when we come back, I can report to you the final score from this exciting Warroad Stillwater game. In the other quarterfinals. Swenson holds it, then eventually loses it to Schultz. Schultz finds Spihar. Spihar on to Carl. Carl leans in. Goal! Gets it through the legs of Carter Nash with 26.5 to go. Here in the first period, 4-goal onslaught for the Skippers. Wow. And Hermantown is going to have needs to just get to the break. They came out fast, and now they're down 3 goals going into the second period. Kapishki fakes, turns. Lindholm back to Schultz. Schultz. Hardy to Lowe. Lowe loses it. Picking it up is Headley, and that'll do it for the first period. We'll be back here in about 10-12 minutes for the start of the second period. Hermantown trailing Minnetonka 4-1.
won 4 consecutive goals for those Skippers. Welcome to the Skip Show, ladies and gentlemen. As Hermantown dumps it in, ice still looks a little wet after a Zamboni. We'll see if that benefits either side or if it turns out to be a problem for both. Centering try by Swanson goes off the stick of Medill into the corner, held into the blue line by Zembo. Zembo dumps it in, bouncing puck in front. Very close to causing trouble. Nice play there by Samuel Davis to get a glove on it. Davis, one of the rare goaltenders at the Bantam AA level. That is all by himself. Only as soon as I say that, I look at the Hermantown roster and I realize that Carter Nash is the only goaltender on that roster. So maybe it's not as rare as I think it is. Puck misplayed at the blue line. It's going to turn into a scoring chance for Minnetonka. Putting on the brakes, looking for an option. That is Finn Spihar, I believe. That is Spihar. He's got his jersey tucked in. Couldn't tell if it was a 13 or a 12. Lindholm with a long shot goes off a skate and into the corner. The centering try runs into the skates of a Hermantown player. Back into the corner. Minnetonka will try this all over again. Schultz across to Spihar. Hops his stick. Lindholm pinches down and holds the zone. Lindholm paired with Gavin Carl on the Minnetonka blue line. I'd venture to guess that's one of the most athletic D pairings at this level, Bantam AA in the state of Minnesota. Gabe Lindholm and Gavin Carl, both super fun to watch when they get into a groove. A long dump-in attempt. It was on net, so Davis stops it and gives it to Lindholm. Lindholm, long pass to Spihar. Spihar, the hero of last night's game against Rosemount, registering an assist and 2 goals in 2:45 to complete the comeback win for the Skippers. Schultz and Schultz both out on the ice for Minnetonka right now. Liam is wearing number 9, Elliott number 2 for the Skippers. Liam listed as a forward, Elliott as a defender, if you're looking for another way to tell them apart. Davis covers. He'll offer the puck to the referee. And face off just outside the Minnetonka end. Taking the draw for Hermantown, Ethan Wise. The Skippers maintain possession. Off the draw, Jewett will dump it in for Minnetonka. Tafe along the boards. He dumps it into Jewett. Hermantown struggling to get out of their own end, just cannot connect on any of these breakout passes. My goodness. Very dangerous pass through the middle of the zone, but hey, he got out of the danger area and they'll go to work. There's a centering try in the skates. Oh, a sprawling save by Samuel Davis. Boy, the hustle from Bo Christie. He managed to get the puck to Colby Headley, and Davis said, not today. Face off in the Minnetonka end to the left of Swenson. Lindholm working his way back behind the Minnetonka net. He offers it up to Lowe. Lowe uses the handle. And Hermantown will hold. So a 4-1 lead for Minnetonka, but right now Hermantown looks like they're not quite dead yet. Lindholm will skate it out himself. Played it too far in front of him. And Hermantown tries to flip it back through the neutral zone, and it's going to end up being offsides for Minnetonka. Wholesale personnel change for Hermantown. Taking the draw for Minnetonka, Bergen Kapishki. He loses the draw. Hermantown will hold on to the puck and almost immediately give it right back to Gavin Carl. It's knifed into the zone by Colton Kruk. Kruk going after it, loses his footing, goes down into the corner. It's held in momentarily at the blue line by Lindholm, and now here's a chance for Hermantown. Skating in is Thurston. Thurston on the backhand rebound, and Mick Martelock lost an edge going towards the Minnetonka net. He went down. He couldn't have been there for the rebound, even if he'd tried. Winner of this game will end up. Justin, what are you motioning at? Nothing? Okay. Sorry, folks. I thought I had a note from our senior executive producer, vice president of content, and an award-winning meat smoker. Schultz behind the Minnetonka net. Somebody's got a vuvuzela. Take it away. I don't know if anyone else heard that on the microphone, but one of the teams on the other rink has a vuvuzela, and that just cut through my headphones like a hot knife through butter. Now Schultz at the dot. Backhand centering try. Nice play there by Hermantown's Gabe Swenson to intercept that centering pass. Now it's in the neutral zone. Schultz going after it, and Bo Christie also hustling after that puck for Hermantown, creating all sorts of havoc. Christie to Wise. Big toe save by Davis. Oh, my goodness. It goes off the stick of Brady Long and came oh so close to sliding over the line. Spihar working his way down below the goal line. Maybe I'm not using this word correctly, but Spihar, such a cerebral hockey player. Speaking of cerebral, here comes Hermantown. Lenzik at the dot after blocking the shot. He shoots, shooting for that daylight between Samuel Davis's chest and his blocker, and Davis hangs on, and now we're going to have coincidental minors. Also, Hermantown certainly getting its chances. If one or two bounces goes its way, we're going to have quite the ball game on our hands. Of the face-off to the right of Samuel Davis. Davis wearing a black glove, black blocker, black helmet, and black leg pads. And everything else is blue and white. At the blue line, now to Lenzik. Lenzik sends it down to Nicklin. Nicklin in front, looking for the one-timer Martelak. Martelak couldn't get a shot off. Puck taken away by Christie. Christie gives it to Nicklin. Nicklin spins away from trouble, dumps it in below the goal line. Lenzik going after it. Lenzik has it taken away by Lindholm. Lindholm, beautiful outlet pass, and here's a one-on-one chance for House. House makes a move and ran himself out of real estate there as he's drilled into the boards by Braden Lasky. Now Christie. Christie on the backhand. He'll go behind the Minnetonka net. Oh, excuse me. I thought we were going to have coincidental minors. I could have swore I saw the referee point to two players and motion them off, but it is a power play for Hermantown. I beg your pardon. The top of the circle working their way in. Here's a shot on goal. Goes off the back of Gabe Lindholm and into the corner. Martelak drops it down to Nicklin. Nicklin tries to get it over to Christie. It goes off the side of the net. And Hermantown will have to regroup in the offensive zone, but still regroup nonetheless. Martelak diving, trying to hold his own. He can't do it. Lindholm into the middle, intercepted by Martelak. Now whipped around the back of the Tonka net by Kopishki. Hermantown, one last gasp on this power play. 23 seconds to go. In the penalty to Minnetonka's Gavin Carl. The long pass goes off the stick of Medill. Now Kopishki. Kopishki to Spihar. Spihar, beautiful move. Try to give it back to Kopishki. Kopishki. Little half pass, half shot. And goes wide of the Hermantown net. 8:14 to go in the second period. Minnetonka leading Hermantown 4-1. One goal each for Finn Spihar, Colton Kruk, Bergen Kopishki, and Gavin Carl. The difference so far. Draw forthcoming in the Hermantown end. Wise thought he won the faceoff momentarily, but the skippers quickly converge on the puck. Here's Schultz with a shot. Blocker saved by Carter Nash and into the white netting above. We'll try this all over again. this time. Same kind of deal. It looked like Wise may have won the draw, but Minnetonka gets to the puck first. Schultz with a nice move. He'll turn and fire. Nice save there by Carter Nash. Puck goes off the glass to Carl. Carl holds it in momentarily. Nearly a transition chance for Colby Headley. And the puck ends up with Gabe Lindholm. Lindholm throws it across to Spihar. Spihar drops it back to Lindholm. Lindholm skates it ahead. He can really fly when he gets going. A long pass. Even if it was tipped by Noah Thurston, it would have been icing, but it ends up going on net. Stopped and held on to by Samuel Davis. So 2 quarterfinals in the books. Moorhead over Matamidi 6-1. And Stillwater escapes Warroad 2-1 in a shootout, a thrilling game over on the Bushy Rink between the Ponies. And I don't know if the Youth Association goes by Warriors. Obviously, the high school programs at Warroad do, but then again, the Warroad Youth Program wears red, white, and blue instead of black and gold. So we'll just call them Warroad for now. Glove saved by Carter Nash, held on to and frozen. And we'll have our third face-off in the Hermantown zone in less than a minute. Puck is down. Kopishki going after it. Goes into the corner with Gabe Swenson. Swenson on his backhand. Managed to get it to Nicklin. Nicklin one-hands it in the neutral zone. Schultz throws it over to Kruk. Kruk into the middle. Intercepted by Nicklin. Now Nicklin gives it up. There's a shot on goal right into the skates of a Hermantown defender. Minnetonka holds the zone. Stepping down. It was long lost an edge. So now it'll be a chance for Hermantown. Kopishki back-checking. Excellent play by Bergen. Kopishki getting on the back check. Paxton Medill. Medill backhands it to Swenson. Swenson throws it back to Medill. Medill looks off one man and tried to throw the puck ahead before it was lost and turned over. Turns right back over to Hermantown. Martelock working his way in. Puck goes into the corner. A couple of shoulder-to-shoulders for Isaiah House and a Hermantown skater, and the puck ends up on the stick of Colton Kruk. Kruk sends it ahead, just out of the reach of House, and now here's another chance in transition for Noah Thurston. The Vuvuzela continues from the Bushy Rink. Across the blue line is Connor Tafe. Tafe going 1-on-2 with a pair of Hawks. Officially 5:45 to go in the second period. Lindholm at the blue line. He'll walk it in. There's a shot on goal. Tipped. It's still loose. Nash unable to cover. And eventually it's swept out of the danger zone. Kenny Loggins, man, I tell you. There's a shot by Tafe. Minnetonka is apparently offsides. I was wondering when that whistle was going to come. Nevertheless, have the face-off just outside the Hermantown zone. Jewett. Bumped by Christie. And the puck swept around to the other side, going after it now. The winner of this game will have the right to face Moorhead at 7:45 tonight. So if you have evening plans, cancel them because you might see the Skippers or the Hawks taking on the hometown Spuds. Moorhead looking all sorts of all the things to say, Justin. These are your priorities, not your family. Not your smoker, nothing. Not your job. I guess this is your job. Yeah, that's true. I haven't had anything to eat today. All right, give me a break. Hermantown muscles the puck in deep over the line. Cole Lenzik. Lenzik wearing the captain's C for the Hawks. Puck gets lost in the skates of the referee. Now Schultz rotating back for Minnetonka. Puts on the brakes. Passive pressure from Hermantown. Long pass. Intercepted by Swenson. Swenson waits for everybody to get onside. He dumps it in. Cash Hardy trying to clear the zone. Goes off the stick of Spihar and ends up with Carl. Carl carries it down. Cash Hardy drops back to the blue line to take over for Carl. Just over 4 minutes to play in the second period. It's chipped off the glass, and a fortuitous bounce for Hermantown. Going after it is Nicklin. Nicklin stops. Nicklin backhands it towards the middle. It hops a stick, and now it'll turn into a chance in transition for Minnetonka. Here's Spihar. Spihar to Schultz. Schultz looking for an option. Beautiful move. Schultz on the backhand. Blocker save by Carter Nash. And another puck goes over the glass and into the white netting. Backhand try. The rebound achingly left in front of Carter Nash. Nobody got a handle on it until a Minnetonka skipper came out of nowhere and backhanded it into Nash's pads. Long holds it in, wraps it around the Hermantown goal. The Hawks go D to D. They'll go D to D again, looking for any opening in this Minnetonka forecheck that could allow them to break into the skipper zone. Carrying it ahead now is Martelak. Martelak has the lone goal so far for Hermantown. The long shot goes wide. Goes off the stick of Nolan Mannion and into the middle where it's gathered up and flipped out of the zone. Kapishki and Lowe providing the pressure for Minnetonka. The skippers content to let Hermantown work their way back into the Hawks' end. Putting on the brakes now. Sliding out of trouble is Noah Thurston. Thurston then lost the puck. Here comes the skippers. Here's House. House tries to slide it over to Jewett. Puck never got there. Jewett gives it to Tafe. Tafe off the half wall. Waiting for an opening. Steps around a man. Tafe shooting. Rebound. Tafe again. Another shot. And Nash with a pair of big saves. It comes out to Lindholm at the top. Lindholm overskated the puck. The pressure from Hermantown's Noah Thurston very nearly causing a breakaway for the Hawks. And now here's that long-awaited breakaway. Bo Christie in on his backhand. He's taken down. Everybody pleading for a penalty shot. Give it, give it, give it. No penalty shot called. Nonetheless, Hermantown will go on the power play. The Hawks with another premium chance to get back into this game. 0 for 1 on the power play so far in this period. It's Gavin Carl's second penalty of the period. Boy, I hope he's not getting close to that 4 penalty maximum. That'll have him sitting for the rest of this game and the next game. Hopefully, Carl can avoid the penalty box. The skipper team could use him should they advance to the next round. Puck is down. The power play has begun for Hermantown. Martelak will stop it along the blue line. Gives it to Swenson at the top of the umbrella. Now Swenson again. Gives it to Lenzik. Lenzik to Nicklin. Nicklin back to Lenzik. Lenzik up to Swenson. Swenson looking for an option. Gives it to Christie. Christie to Lenzik. Now in front. Martelak scores! Samuel Davis, 2 feet from the top of his crease. And Mick Martelak had everything to shoot at. That'll be Martelak's second goal of the game. So the Hawks within 2 with plenty of time to go. 1:30 to go in the second period and then the full third period. A couple of reassuring pad taps from Carl and Lindholm. Telling Samuel Davis, don't worry about it. Lenzik will take the draw for Hermantown. Nicklin coming across, forces a change of hands, and Medill, the long pass. It's on the stick of Lenzik. Lenzik walking in, he shoots! And Davis with the save. Lenzik again below the goal line. Puck taken out. Kruk can hang on to it, so it's turned back up. Goes off a stick and out of play. Face off just outside the Minnetonka zone. Wise pushes it ahead. It's intercepted by Long. Long off the boards looking for Spihar. A cerebral play there by Christie, and he scores! Welcome back to the party, Hermantown. The Hawks within one. Bo Christie rides the line, turns in, splits the D, and beats Davis clean. It is now 4-3 Minnetonka. And I just said cerebral for the 4th time in less than 5 minutes. The next time I do it, somebody slap me. So Martelak and Christie scoring late in the second period to make it a 1-goal deficit for Hermantown. We'll see if Minnetonka can't regroup at the period break and get back in the boat or on the boat. I can't decide which. In the boat. Schultz dumps it into the Hermantown zone. 30 seconds to go in the second period. Lindholm has it stripped off his stick, and it's a 2-on-1 for Hermantown. Wise shooting blocker save by Davis. He had Christie going to the other side of the net. Puck tied up along the boards. Lindholm cannot clear. And eventually the Skippers get it out in the neutral end with Schultz pushing it ahead. Spihar turns, tries to fire, whiffs on the shot. That'll do it for period number 2. After 30 minutes of play, Minnetonka's lead has shrunk from 4-1 to 4-3. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with period number 3 in 60 seconds.
It's specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brewpub Lotta Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brewpub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brewpub Lots of Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time. Brewpub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brewpub Lotta Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brewpub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brewpub Lots of Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time. Brewpub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brewpub Lotta Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brewpub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brewpub Lots of Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time. Brewpub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brewpub Lotta Matza.
Period number 3 about to get underway, and apparently there was a penalty called at the end of the second period, so Hermantown is going to go back on the power play. That's Minnetonka's number 13, Finn Spihar, who's going to sit for 2 minutes. Not quite sure what the penalty was for. Couldn't particularly hear our man in the penalty box, Robin Cook. In any case, Hermantown looking to tie this game. The puck is intercepted by Schultz, carrying it ahead, loses it in the skates of Nicklin. And Martelak will settle things down for Hermantown. Schultz for Minnetonka, pressuring in the zone. Here's Nicklin. Nicklin skates it ahead, across the red, across the blue, drops it off to Lenzik. Lenzik to Swenson. Swenson over to Christie. Christie in the middle looking for Martelak. Martelak couldn't get a shot off. It stopped for a moment. Now here's a chance for Minnetonka. Hardy in all alone. Hardy shoots. Big save by Carter Nash. Boy, Cash Hardy woke up with a leprechaun under his pillow. He finds himself all alone with the puck on the penalty kill. 57 seconds to go in that Spihar penalty. Hermantown avoids a disastrous play. The deficit remains 1 as Samuel Davis takes a lap before going back to his crease. Puck is won. Lindholm tries to give it to Carl. Carl overskated momentarily, and now Carl will skate it ahead. He one-hands the puck up. And it ends up on the stick of Carl. Carl on the backhand. He tries a shot and goes off the shoulder of Nash behind the cage. So the Hermantown power play looking a little bit like a Minnetonka man advantage. Tafe intercepts it, whips it back down to the Hermantown end. Now the Hawks skating ahead. They lose a handle again. Lindholm throws it up to House, and it's just out of reach of Isaiah House, and that will be icing. The faceoff will be to the left of Davis. We're into the final 10 seconds of the Spihar penalty. And Kopishki has the puck along the red line. Thought about backhanding it, ended up stopping, waiting, and turning as the Hawks muscle the puck into the Tonka end. Now Kruk will carry it out. Kruk's got a goal today. He's got Lowe on the other side, and they lose the handle. So it ends up being Kopishki again. Shot by Kruk, too high, too wide. Low. Well, apparently a goal scored over on the Bushy rink. You can hear the vuvuzelas go. Yeah, like a weird mix of an elephant and a vacuum cleaner. Samuel Lowe going after a loose puck. He'll go one-on-one with the Hermantown defender sliding in front. Oh, I can't see if it's Elliott or Liam. It's Liam Schultz who couldn't get enough of a shot off. Carl. Lost an edge. Somebody sharpen the skates, please. Carl struggling a little bit to get to his feet. Looks like he's limping just a bit and then tries to take his frustrations out on Hermantown's Lenzik. What do we got? We got coincidental minors, or is it just going to be Lenzik? So it'll be coincidental minors, and Gavin Carl has officially picked up his 3rd minor penalty of the last period and 3 minutes. Frustration pouring over for Gavin. Will remain 5-on-5 with the coincidental minors. They don't go up on the board. We just know the players will be out at the first whistle after 10:02. The long pass through the neutral zone goes off Schultz's stick, so icing is waved off. Gabe Swenson spinning out of trouble, banks it off the wall. It ends up on the stick of Martelak. Martelak over, to Thurston. Thurston trying to go back to Martelak. Thurston muscles it ahead, is looking for Nicklin. Never got there. Swenson on the backhand over to Eista. Nicklin puts on the brakes, taken away. This is Elliott Schultz now. Schultz wrapping it around out of the reach of Spihar, so Hermantown will maintain zone presence. Lindholm still cannot clear. Minnetonka struggling mightily to get the puck out of the zone. Long shot, rebound in front on the backhand. Martelak looking for the hat trick. It's still loose, and they score. Nicklin on the doorstep, and with 11:11 to go in the 3rd period, we're tied 4-4. So 4 consecutive goals by Minnetonka met with 3 consecutive goals by Hermantown. It's 4-4. And with one Cinderella, already being shooed away from the ball in Warroad. Hermantown has a chance to be a play-in round team. They draw even with Minnetonka. Tafe gets to the red line and dumps it in. It appears Connor Tafe is playing defense right now, traditionally a forward. But with his skill set, he could probably line up all over the ice and still look pretty gosh darn good. Long pass ahead to Christie. Christie at the top of the circle. He shoots on Davis. Davis directs it into the corner. Puck hung up along the boards. 10:30 to go in the third period. Just a shot, goes off a skate and directs high into the white netting above the glass. Martelak with 2 goals will take the face-off for Hermantown in the Minnetonka end. The puck is pulled out of the referee's skates. A centering try there by Nolan Mannion is intercepted by the Skippers. And now it's Spihar. Spihar will carry. Spihar going one-on-one with Swenson. He beats Swenson to the outside. Puts on the brakes as Swenson quickly recovered. Now it's Hermantown in transition. Mannion over the blue line. Tries a drop pass to Thurston. Thurston loses the handle. Swenson plays it back down to Thurston. Thurston now goes behind the Minnetonka net. Thurston bumped into the wall. There's a centering try. Goes off a skate and is carried out. Schultz backhands it toward the Hermantown net. That goes wide. Spihar wraps it back around the Hermantown net. No one can get to it. The Hawks struggling to clear the zone. There's a long pass that's intercepted by Lindholm. Gabe Lindholm will skate it ahead. He's got space. Lindholm on the backhand, missed the net. Lindholm tries to drop it down into the corner. It's intercepted and turned away. Now Martelak lost the puck, found the puck again, somehow gets it into the neutral zone. Medill into the middle, it's intercepted. Hardy drops it off to Kapishki. Kapishki all the way across. Tafe going after it. The puck ends up on the stick of Paxton Medill. Medill clears it ahead. Here's a chance for Nicklin. He's in! Big save by Davis. Samuel Davis with the save of the day so far. Alexander Nicklin, the great chance. But Hermantown ahead 5-4. In the middle, there's a one-timer by Christie. Goes off the toe of Davis. Oh, off the wall, House. House wraps it into the Hermantown zones. Gathered up by Eista. I don't know how Tony Scott's been pronouncing the name. Now Christie can't clear the zone. It's held in by Jewett. Lenzik retreating behind his own net, drops it off on the backhand to Medill. Medill hacks it out into the neutral zone. Schultz to Tafe, back to Schultz. Schultz back to Tafe. Tafe looking. Pass up to Schultz. Schultz over the line, drops it off. There's a shot. Stopped and held onto by Carter Nash. So 7:47 to go in the third period. Minnetonka and Hermantown tied at 4-4. 4-4. Puck is down. Lindholm fakes a shot. Now a little crafty puck work there by the Skippers leads to a Spihar shot and goes too high, too wide. Held in at the blue line by Schultz. Now Spihar again. Off the boards to Hardy. Hardy wraps it around. He's trying to get it to Liam Schultz. In front, Spihar tried to turn it to Hardy. Couldn't get enough on it. Hardy goes into the boards. Climbing to his feet now. Spihar Looking for Hardy just out of his reach. Here's a chance for Hermantown. That's Mannion skating ahead. It's turned back by Schultz. Couldn't tell if we had a broken stick or not on that play. In any case, Lenzik skates off without his twig. Have the face-off in the Hermantown zone to the right of Carter Nash. Wise will take the face-off in the Hermantown end. No puck down below that goal line. House going after it. Isaiah House. Jewett, House, and Kruk, the forward trio out on the ice for Minnetonka. The centering try intercepted and turned up ice by Bo Christie. Christie has had an excellent game so far. Now ahead, there's a centering pass that rolled up somebody's stick and out of reach of the Hermantown forwards, crashing toward the Minnetonka net. House, he's got Kruk in the middle. House, leg pad save there by Carter Nash. Now Christie skates it ahead, has it poked away. House once again, he has it poked away. A couple of textbook poke checks there by the Skippers and the Hawks. Under 6 minutes to play in the third period. We are tied 4-4. A furious comeback by Hermantown. Now Nicklin offsides, and if you were offsides, it was only by a hair. A hair. Are you reciting poetry, Justin? No? Okay. You know, I like to think that the greatest poets never knew it. They just squandered away their youth in the wilderness. The puck is down, play continues. Lindholm up to Spihar. And down below the goal line, Nicklin trying to shoulder away Kapishki, so the Skippers hold the zone and they'll go to work. And as soon as I say that, Paxton Medill takes the puck away and sends it in to the neutral zone. Here's Medill. Medill skating again. He's in the middle, shooting just wide. Boy, howdy, that would have been a heck of a goal there for Paxton Medill. Medill and Nicklin, the two Hawk forwards, down below the goal line. Now Schultz. Looks like Minnetonka Minnetonka is going to take a penalty here. Hermantown will go on the power play. The five-man unit Hermantown has sent out to potentially score the go-ahead goal here. Nicklin, Lenzik, Christie, Swenson, and Martelak. Martelak with 2 goals today, ride the hot hand. The Hawks will set up. Christie wanted Martelak, ends up giving it to Nicklin. Nicklin shot directed away. The net comes off its moorings. Of the face-off in the Minnetonka zone. Just over 5 minutes to go in the third period. Right after this, we'll have our fourth and final quarterfinal. Wayzata taking on upstart Prior Lake. Prior Lake, another play-in round team that won both games yesterday and find themselves in the Blue Ox's Elite Eight. Here's a tipped shot, ends up on the stick of Lindholm. Lindholm turns and fires into one of the steel beams going across the rink. That'll blow the play dead. Christie will take the draw. Gavin Carl sweeps it around the net. It's intercepted by Nicklin. In front, Christie. Puck is still loose. No whistle yet. It comes to the top. There's a shot. Goes off the toe of Davis and into the corner. Martelak. Minnetonka player goes down. Martelak shooting. Glove save by Samuel Davis. Sounds like a grizzled old general, Samuel Davis. Sam Davis? It's a bit of a stretch, Justin. I'm going to stick with General Samuel Davis. Christie wins the face-off to Nicklin. Nicklin peels away from the middle of the zone and hands it off to Swenson. Swenson over to Lenzik. Lenzik tries a shot. Tipped in front. It's still loose. So, and a block shot by Elliot Schultz turns away what could have been the go-ahead goal. A minute to go in the Hermantown power play. Puck gets to Christie. Christie winds, fires, goes off the shoulder of Sam Davis. And now it's catching on. Into the neutral zone, and Swenson retreats. Being pressured heavily there by Minnetonka's Finn Spihar. If anyone was going to score a shorthanded goal, I would put my pennies on Finn Spihar. Swenson. Bo Christie up to Martelak. Martelak waiting. Martelak gives to Lenzik. Back to Martelak. One-timer. Oh, inches away from the go-ahead goal. Inches. .23 seconds to go in the Hermantown power play. The shot on goal, toe save. Oh my goodness! What just happened? Wow. Well, that was nuts. Shot by Lindholm. It's loose in front of the Hermantown net. Hermantown flings it out to the top. Carl shooting, blocker save by Nash. What happened on that play? There was a rebound. There was a shot. The puck was along the goal line. I think the Hermantown fans might think that the puck went over the line. Goodness gracious. Get Toronto on the horn. I want to look at a replay. Toronto. Schultz runs into a pair of Hawks. Wise turns it into the neutral zone. Slapped ahead. It'll roll like a wagon wheel all the way down to the Minnetonka goal line. Lindholm backhands it around. 2:40 to go in the third period. There's Carl. Carl with a chance. And shoulder to shoulder. Hermantown player goes down. Puck nearly intercepted by Christie. Both coaches, I'm assuming, will shorten the benches here to the top two lines. Into the neutral zone. Headley tried to get it to A-Stud. Ends up on the stick of Hardy. Hardy shoots high. Headley working his way towards the net. Puck stays in, stopped, covered, and held onto by Davis. 1:57 to go in regulation. If we can't decide anything in regulation, well, by golly, we'll go to overtime. 4-on-4, 4-minute running time. If we can't decide anything in overtime, by golly, we'll go to a shootout. Puck is down. Skippers win the draw. Schultz. Tafe flying out of the neutral zone, hoping for that home run pass. They're going to wave off icing. Not totally sure why, but in any case, play will continue. Tafe at the blue line. Ladles it back down to Kruk. Kruk, the puck hopped his stick, took a weird bounce there. Martelak. Martelak hands it right to Connor Tafe. Tafe has got it in the slot. Now he goes. He dives forward. Puck goes off the glass. Tafe to Kruk. Kruk got a shot off, but it ends up in the skates of a Hermantown defender. Now Martelak. He'll go one-on-one. Here's Martelak. Fakes a pass. Beautiful move. Martelak goes for the 5-hole. Couldn't get enough on it. Just over a minute now to play in regulation. Here come the Skippers. Long pass ahead. It's House. House has got Tafe going to the far post. To Tafe. Oh, the one-timer goes wide. Centering try intercepted by the Hawks, and Connor Tafe just absolutely ran into a defender there. Couldn't tell if it was intentional or not, but he certainly, the Hermantown defender, got the worst of that one. 47 seconds to go. The faceoff will be in the Minnetonka end. We'll see if either coach wants to use a timeout. Christie will take the faceoff. Christie tried to win it to himself. It ends up on the stick. Oh, of Nicklin. His shot right into the belly of General Samuel Davis, who hangs on. Chance after chance right now for Hermantown. This truly is anybody's game. Christie will again take the draw. He's got Wise and Nicklin on the wings. The Skippers maintain possession off the faceoff, carrying it ahead. Long pass looking for Spihar. Spihar bumped away from the puck. Going after it now is Schultz. Schultz tries to one-hand it. Can't get it any deeper into the Hermantown zone. Here's Christie. Christie runs into Gabe Lindholm. Lindholm had Christie all lined up for what could have been a bone-crushing body check. And Christie saw him at the last second, braced himself. And if this were football, might have called hands to the face. Spihar, beautiful move at the dot. Shot, toe save by Nash. Could Spihar be the hero again in back-to-back games for Minnetonka? We'll go to overtime to find out. There is the buzzer, and we will have overtime. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great brew pub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brew Pub Lots of Mazza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time. Brew Pub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brew Pub Lots of Mazza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brew Pub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brew Pub Lots of Mazza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time. Brew Pub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brew Pub Lots of Mazza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brew Pub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brew Pub Lots of Mazza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time. Brew Pub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brew Pub Lots of Mazza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brew Pub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brew Pub Lots of Mazza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time. Brew Pub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brew Pub Lots of Mazza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brew Pub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brew Pub Lots of Mazza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time.
Welcome back for overtime, ladies and gentlemen. 4 minutes on the board, 4 skaters aside. It'll be running time overtime. If we can't decide anything in overtime, we will go to a 3-player shootout. It'll be Martellock for Hermantown. He's got 2 goals. He'd love a hat trick, as I'm sure the rest of the Hermantown faithful would as well. Skippers waiting, thrown into space to Schultz. Elliot Schultz at the top of the circle. Tries to step around a D-man. It's poked away. Swenson. Puck ends up on Schultz's stick again. Gives it to Hardy. Hardy to the top. To Liam Schultz. Liam wearing number 9. Elliott wearing number 2. Here's Swenson. Swenson off the boards. A little miscommunication there by the Hawks. Liam Schultz up to the blue line. Saucered ahead. Here's a chance for Minnetonka. And it's played out of harm's way. Unable to clear was Hermantown, though. Wrapped around Swenson. Throws it to Christie. Christie off the glass to no one. And turned off the boards. Tafe going after it. Tafe on his backhand, waiting for a man to get down. Gavin Carl in the corner. Carl has a centering pass, goes off the stick of Medill. Now House being pressured. Lindholm walks it ahead, fakes the slap shot, and tosses it across. To Carl. The centering try goes through the crease. Tafe unable to get a stick on it. Now it's a foot race. And no, it's not. Carl gathers the puck. Now it's picked off by Medill. Medill, a 2-on-1 with Nicklin. Medill has it swept away by Gavin Carl. The referee blocks the dump-in attempt, so now it's Medill and Nicklin going 2-on-3. Medill tries a shot. It's gloved, held on. No, it's not held on to. Davis drops it and gives it to Carl. Carl, a Hail Mary pass goes all the way through. That'll be icing with 1:38 to go in overtime. The clock continues to run. We'll see if Minnetonka tries to take its time getting lined up, see just how much of the clock they can kill. The face-off to the left. Hermantown momentarily had 5 skaters on the ice. A little miscommunication there between McMartalock and the Hermantown bench. Schultz. See if both Schultzes are out there. Doesn't look like it. Liam Schultz across the blue. Oh, there he is. Liam Schultz wraps it all the way around to Elliott Schultz. Schultz, Spihar. Out on the ice for Minnetonka. It comes to Elliott Schultz. He shoots. Blocked shot there by Hermantown's Cole Lenzik. Lenzik pressuring Liam Schultz. Liam Schultz will carry it ahead himself. He's over the blue line. 33 seconds to go in overtime. Liam Schultz, backhand try. It's loose in front. Nobody could get a stick on it. Now the puck comes to Christie. Bo Christie skating in for Hermantown. Loses the handle. Don't worry. TJ Watiziak is there for it. Watiziak is stuck with a Minnetonka player. Still knotted up. Minnetonka will skate it ahead. Watiziak back checking. There's a shot. Goes off the skates of Noah Thurston and into the corner. Thurston to Martalock. Martalock is all alone. He's got 5 seconds. He's got to get a shot off. 3, 2, 1. The buzzer goes. We will go to a shootout. I wish I knew how to say go to a shootout in multiple languages. That would be sick. Alrighty. Minnetonka, I believe, should have the chance to choose. If memory serves the bracket. Oh, Minnetonka is the visitor. Oh, good. They're wearing the right colored uniforms. So Hermantown will have the choice whether they'd like to shoot first or second. Everybody getting situated as a coach. I don't really know what you tell your players in this situation. You simply pick the guys who are best at shootouts during practice. Samuel Davis, the netminder for Minnetonka. Ooh. All right, folks, 3-on-3 overtime. 3-on-3, 3-minute running time. If we can't decide a winner in overtime, we will move to a shootout. Christie shoots, it's too high. Martelock can't get a stick on it. Puck is down. Off the boards, overtime continues. Here's Schultz, Liam Schultz. Schultz and Spihar. Schultz, he's got room, he shoots! Stopped by Carter Nash, and Carter Nash looking over his shoulder to see where that puck went. The faceoff is down. Here's Spihar. Spihar behind the Hermantown net. Puts on the break, sends it up to Lindholm. Lindholm shooting, goes off the crossbar and out of play. Lindholm, Liam Schultz, and Finn Spihar. The overtime trio for Minnetonka going up against Cole Lenzik, Alex Nicklin, and TJ Watiziak. Oh, nice hesitation move there by Lenzik. He gets to the red line and dumps it in. Going after it is Nicklin. Lindholm sweeps it around the boards to Schultz. Now Spihar will carry it in. Spihar, the hero from last night. Could he do it again? His backhand try goes off the side of the net. It popped the water bottle. Gave everybody a thrill until we realized the puck wasn't in the net. Spihar again on the backhand. And what a save by Carter Nash. Lining up the final 10 seconds, ticking, ticking, ticking away. That'll do it for overtime. Teams are still tied, so we will move on to a 3-player shootout. Hermantown will have the choice. Liam Schultz will be the first shooter for Minnetonka. referees their last words to Carter Nash and Liam Schultz. And Schultz will begin the shootout for Minnetonka. Forehand to backhand to forehand. Beautiful move by Liam Schultz. Wow. W-O-W. Wow. So 1-0 edge for Minnetonka so far in the shootout. Bo Christie will be the shooter for Hermantown. 3-player shootout, remember. Here comes Christie working his way in. Christie shoots and scores! The seesaw evens at 1-1 as Gabe Lindholm hops off the Minnetonka bench. And Lindholm, starting at the blue line, gathers the puck. Working his way in on Nash. Lindholm fakes a shot to his backhand blocker, saved by Carter Nash. Well, Mick Martelak, he's got 2 regulation goals. Let's see if Martelak can get one here in the shootout. A goal here would give Hermantown a great advantage. Martelak fumbled the puck momentarily, but he continues in, and a save by Davis. Finn Spihar, the next shooter for Minnetonka. 3 points in 2:45 last night. Let's see what happens. Spihar, he's in. The puck rolled on him a bit. He couldn't handle it. He goes off the backhand and wide. So here we go. For all the marbles, Gabe Swenson, a defenseman, will take the shootout shot for Hermantown. He scores, and the Hawks move on to tonight's semifinals. Here comes Swenson with speed. Back in, he scores! Hermantown will see you tonight. That was crazy.
Brew Pub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brew Pub Lotta Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brew Pub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brew Pub Lotta Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time. Brew Pub Pizza.